Hello mamas, and welcome to the Movement Trees Prenatal Yoga series. My name is Min Young and I will be taking you through this next video. 3 super easy, simple exercises for all the mamas, all the pregnant women who are working in the office to release upper back and shoulder tension. But before we get into it, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you stay updated with all of us there, all of our self-care tips, yoga practices and stretches that you can be doing at home to take care of our bodies and ourselves. One of the things that we've been seeing is that a lot of pregnant women are going back to the office to work. And as we are working on our computers, as we're sitting at the meetings, the biggest thing that we're hearing is this upper back tension, the neck is tight, the shoulders are tight, and then it's coming into headaches. So this is the perfect video for you if you're working either from home, at your office, or you're sitting in meetings all day and you just need a little bit of love in this area. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm sitting on my chair today, and the first one we're going to do is just a really simple neck stretch. So you can do this at any part of the day. You sit nice and comfortably on the chair, and for these exercises, especially when we are pregnant, I will encourage you to take your feet out really wide. So of course, usually, you're sitting this way, but for the sake of opening the hips and letting your hips relax a bit, take your feet out nice and wide. Make sure that you are supported, sitting on something soft, and then right hand to right ear. Just allow your hand to relax here. Take an inhale in. And then as we exhale, we're just going to allow the space between the ear and the shoulder to open. You can close your eyes. If you want a little bit more stretching, you can take this opposite hand and either, if you can hold the bottom of your chair, or if that's not accessible, you can stretch the arm like you're trying to touch the floor here. And the more you stretch, the more opening you'll get through this entire side. So take an inhale in to the bellies, exhale out, and maybe we give a little bit more, but maybe not. And again, breathing in through the nose. And exhale, soft hug of the babies back towards the spine. So we're staying a little bit connected, gentle connection to the core. We'll take one more. Exhaling. Now from here, we're going to turn your chin to look down to your pocket. And here we're going to get into the back of your neck a little bit more. So take an inhale in, into the bellies. And then exhale, maybe you can stretch the arm a little bit more and open the space or not. Really make sure that it just feels nice. And take one more breath in. So you can breathe into the back of the neck, exhale out. And then slowly just release, and then we just change to go to the other side. So hand to the side of the head. It's an inhale to prepare. And an exhale. So we're not tugging, we're not pulling, we're just opening the space between the ear and the shoulder. You can extend the arm if you'd like. Allow the face to be soft, allow the shoulders to relax. One more. And then from here, you turn to look towards your back pocket, the back of the neck. And exhale it out. Breathing in through your nose. And take one more. Good. And as you're sitting here, just notice your posture and your alignment as you're seated. Are you spilling the belly forward? Is your butt flaring out? Are you seated, hunched over to the back? And see if you can find a long spine. Okay, let's go ahead and release. And then from here, we're gonna come up to a standing position, and we're really gonna open the shoulders. And we're gonna show you some alignment tips that you want to consider as we're going through these exercises or these stretches. So here, we're going to do a downward facing dog with your chair at the office. So you take your hands a little bit wider than shoulders distance apart, and the tighter you're feeling in here, the wider you want your arms to go, so you can create some opening in your chest. We walk the feet back. Now from here, it's really going to depend on your body and what it's asking for today. Take your feet nice and wide apart, wider than hips distance. We're going to ask everyone to start by bending your knees. So here, I'm making an approximate 90-degree angle. You don't have to be all the way back here. The further back you take your feet, the more you're going to stretch yourself. So start at about a 90. Bend your knees a lot. Lift your toes up off the floor if you can. So from here, I'm already feeling an opening in my shoulders. We'll take an inhale in. And then as we exhale, we want to think about the chest, our sternum, sinking down towards the floor. Go slowly because this can feel a lot more than what it looks like. It's an inhale in. Make sure your shoulder blades are sliding into your back pocket, so make sure your ears are not hunched up towards your shoulders. And then exhale, and then we're sinking and melting the sternum down. Now here, what we do not want to do is to allow your belly to spill all the way down and your butt to flare up towards the ceiling. You might get a little bit more stretching here, but what we don't want is for the belly to spill out. We want to maintain a gentle connection of the core, so you're actually going to lift the pelvic floor if you can, hug the babies back towards the spine. You'll probably feel that it gets more into your upper back this way. So take an inhale in and an exhale. Shake the head no, nod the head yes. Good, now from here, to come back, we bend the knees, we're going to round, lower back, mid back, upper back, walk to the chair. And if you're feeling a little bit dizzy up top, that's perfectly normal. Just take a couple of breaths. And then just notice, you should feel a lot more lightness and more kind of circulation happening through the spine. Let's try it again. So we walk the feet back, feet nice and wide. You can bend the knees. Take an inhale in. So reminder here, we are not looking for your butt to flare up and the belly to spill forward. We're going to scoop. So this part, we're going to scoop under slightly, drawing your pubic bone just a little bit towards your sternum, hugging the baby's back. And with all of that in the lower back, we want to focus the movement in your upper back. So just think about the chest melting down, relaxing your neck, and of course being in a spot that feels good. So if your body is going, oh, that's too much, just back out a little bit. You can bend the knees as much as you'd like. And then slowly, let's go ahead and round you up. Take your time to come back. That can be a lot, so take a breath. Okay, and then the last one I'm going to show you, and this one is going to really depend on your chair. This one is the most intense one. So if that last one, the downward facing dog with the chair, was enough for you, you can just stick with that. But if you are really wanting to open up the space in between your shoulder blades, where your rhomboids are, even where your traps are, that's a really difficult spot to get into. So this is one that you can really stretch that upper back. What we're going to do here is you're going to take your elbows onto the chair this way. Yeah? So you want to make sure that you have something comfortable to rest them on. You take your hands back behind you, and your head needs to slide down this way. So here you're going to walk your feet back, and again, feet nice and wide. Good. Bend the knees, and you probably start to feel it already. You also might feel the outsides of your arms here, but we'll take an inhale in, and exhale,
So maybe you just stay here, or maybe your body's asking for a little bit more. But this one can get very intense very quickly. So take a breath in, exhale out. And again, we want to think about the sternum sinking down. So remind the bellies, the babies, we're hugging them back towards the spines. Take one more breath in. And then to come out, it can be a little bit clunky, so release your arms and then round your spines to come up
to a standing position. Very, very nice work, ladies. Now I know some of that can get intense, so make sure you start slowly, but those are our top 3 stretches for neck, for releasing that upper body, the shoulders while we are working while pregnant. It's amazing what our bodies and our minds can do during these times. So if you found that valuable and if you have a friend that needs it, please feel free to share. And don't forget to like and subscribe for our videos. We will be posting every week. And if you have any questions, any comments, any requests, I am here for you. Please leave them in the comments below, and I will get back to you about them and maybe even make you a video. So enjoy the rest of your days, enjoy the rest of your weeks. Please take good care of yourselves, and I will see you for our next video. Bye.